right, there it is. There it is. A little chapstick popping. All right. How you guys doing? I'm nice and refreshed. How y'all doing, family? Let me look in the chat room and see who's in there so far. But Denzel Sausage Tin is right here. I'm here. Welcome to the Tariq live show, Tariq radio show. We're here. My face is looking a little ashy as usual, but it's all good. It's all good. All right, man. What's going on, man? We're here. I'm like 9 minutes late, but I'm still here. It's 10:08 down there, and you must be on the East Coast. All right, y'all get on in the room. It's Memorial Day weekend. I hope everybody had a good time for Memorial Day weekend. We got Lila B. We got Charm. What's up, Natural Charm? She said, I look handsome and you look lovely. And I say that in a non-sexual way. I don't want to be, I don't want to end up like Morgan Freeman. People, you say, hey, you look nice. And all of a sudden you got to do a press conference because you got some white supremacists trying to use you to fund a white feminist movement. You dig? So I got to be very checkered with the compliments here. Yeah, because right now we're going back to Jim Crow. You can't go back. This is for black people. White dudes, you can rape a goat and ain't nothing gonna happen. But with us, they're taking us back to the Jim Crow, the reckless eyeballing. You can't look at nobody. You say something to somebody, that's rape. All this so shit. So you gotta. So I'm just gonna compliment your intelligence. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to compliment your intelligence. And boy, Charm, you are so intelligent. There's some intelligent ladies in the room. What's up to all the intelligent ladies? Yeah, somebody said Denzel is next. Oh, man, I wouldn't be surprised. Well, Will Smith ain't going to be next because Will Smith he's a moneymaker. So all the cats who can generate money for the system, they'll let them hold on for a minute. You dig? They said football players are talking about sitting out until Kaepernick is hired. That would be the best thing they can do. Samuel Jackson, he's still a moneymaker. Sam Jackson is still a moneymaker. You know who I want. Hopefully they don't try them with Byron Allen, somebody like that. I see just to be spiteful, they would probably do something like that. James Earl Jones, though, I could see them doing something with James Earl Jones, throwing him out there. You dig? But somebody who has a thorough reputation, but they're not making a lot of money for Hollywood now. You understand? Quincy Jones. I can see something. I can see them throwing Quincy under the bus. I can definitely see them throwing Quincy under the bus. You understand? Because Quincy he did that interview and they really blew that interview up. Of him, with Jordan, no, the Nike brand makes too much. The Nike brand that's $1 billion industry. The Air Jordans and all that, so that he's going to be protected for a little while. But that's what we want to talk about tonight. Once they're through using you up, that's when they let you go. Now let's be real. Let's talk Turkey. My man Eddie Griffin said, no black man gets out the game clean. Really. And when you look at it, family, how many successful, influential black men have we seen peacefully pass away and pass their empire or their wealth or their resources to another generation? I want y'all to think about that. Have we seen that? I want you to think about that. I can't really think of any major black entertainer or celebrity. Think about that. I want you to think about that. Who had a peaceful, a long, stress-free or scandal-free life where they were able to pass their resources down without it being a traumatic or tragic thing. Somebody said Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali was a vegetable for damn near 30 years. Don't count. All right? Muhammad Ali was a vegetable. And I say that with all due respect. I have the utmost respect for my brother. I have the utmost respect for him. But they backed off of Muhammad Ali. Remember, Muhammad Ali, you know, in the height of his career, they threw him under the bus. In the height of his career. You understand? No, y'all talking about people. Hell, well, Don Cornelius, you know, his death was real questionable. Did his son get that paper? They said he committed suicide, not James Brown. No, listen to what I'm saying. With white celebrities or entertainers, when they die, there's no blemish on them. You understand? They die peacefully. There's no blemish on their name. Their name isn't tarnished. They were in good health up until old age kicked in. They had a long, peaceful life, and they were able to successfully pass the resources that they accumulated on to the next generation. When you think of black entertainers, I'm talking about the ones who've died already. I ain't talking about the ones who live in. Do you know the Marley family, boy? They be raping the shit out of Bob Marley's catalog, man. The Marley catalog, boy, that thing was mired in all types of tug-of-wars and scandal. You dig? Not with, you said Whitney Houston? Whitney Houston her shit was tragic. Whitney Houston died at a young age. Listen to what I'm saying. Mysteriously, all that she drowned in a tub bullshit. Don't believe everything they tell you. You understand? Think about that. Name how many black entertainers have we seen who didn't die tragically, meaning young, way too young? Michael died young, tragically. Prince died young, pretty much young, tragically. Come on now. Nelson Mandela, really? Nelson Mandela was in jail for damn near 30 years. All right? Real talk, Charm. Whitney Houston, they said she had defense wounds all over her body. Yeah, but you say Ray Charles, but Ray Charles was already blind. So that was already a tragic thing right there. So going after a blind dude who's already blind, you understand, that's already... Sam Cooke, you understand? Tragic death, these tragic, mysterious deaths. Thurgood Marshall was a fucking... an informant for the FBI, by the way. You better look up Thurgood Marshall. Thurgood Marshall was he was an informant, brother. Donny Hathaway. Donny Hathaway fell out of a window. They say he jumped out of a window because he was schizophrenic. Come on. All of us, we have, black folks, we have these tragic ass deaths. Jimi Hendrix died a tragic death at a young age. Magic is still alive, though. Otis Redding died a tragic death. Just think about that. Richard Pryor, his shit was tragic. And Richard Pryor wasn't holding long money like that when he died. I mean, he was suffering from that MS for a long time. You understand? And somebody said Bernie Mac. Bernie Mac just started getting money. His career really started to become fruitful, you know, once he got the television show. He had just started getting his thing popping. That Rick James. Rick James' money wasn't that long. Rick James, you know, he lost a lot of his money from the 80s. He got more money through Hammer. When MC Hammer sampled his record, that's when Rick James got another flush of money, but that money kind of dissipated too. Dick Gregory wasn't really holding like that, though. You dig? Okay, y'all, this thing said Heavy D. All right. James Brown. But James Brown, remember, when he got older, his life was mired in tragedy. James went to jail and all types of shit. And there was still some bullshit going on with his money and his catalog, and there was some stuff going on with that. There's a whole bunch of back and forth going on with the James Brown catalog, and I don't even know if they have that settled out yet. But the fact is, man, let's be real. That's a hard reality we got to face, man. With us, with black people, man, you know, they have an organized, and these are not coincidences that so many successful black people, they have a tragic life or a tragic death that ultimately ends up with some type of controversy as far as the inheritance. There's always some type of controversy with the inheritance of their money. This nigga said, Gary Coleman, man, if y'all don't stop. It's never just success. They die, they had a peaceful life, passed that money down right before they died. Just like with Morgan Freeman. They know Morgan Freeman could croak any day now, but they're like, okay, let's get this last piece of scandal in there. You understand? But think about it. How many black entertainers have died peacefully? They didn't have a tragic life. They didn't die young or tragically. They just lived out their old age and they passed their money down. Now, I know some black folks behind the scenes, black business people, like only person I could think of is probably A.G. Gaston from down there in Birmingham. He was a very wealthy black man who owned a lot of businesses, and you know, he was old. He died. I don't know. Nobody knew who he was, though. He was kind of a behind-the-scenes dude. And with A.G. Gaston, from what I understand, the money that he gave his children, they, you know, fucked it off. You dig? But people like that, somebody said Pebbles. What do you think about Zimbabwe trying to rejoin the Commonwealth? So I'm trying to understand what exactly are they trying to accomplish? Are they trying to, is that part of the African Union? What are they exactly trying to do? Yeah, A.G. Gaston was the dude. I met him as a kid. I met him at a very young age. Reginald Lewis, he died tragically. Marvin Gaye, you understand? And Marvin's money wasn't even that long, too. Marvin was having money problems. You dig? Oh, they're trying to join the Commonwealth of the UK? Oh, man. Oh, Lord, I hope they don't do that. Really? Oh, Lord. Oh, I hope they ain't trying to do that, man. Damn. Man. Yeah, that's not a good look, man. I knew they were doing some trade with China and all that, but man. Yeah, Africa, the UK is trying to get all those resources. They're going to turn that shit back into Rhodesia. They should know better. I'm going to look more into that. I'm going to definitely look more into that. But we just got to be on top of our game, man. We got to understand just because we get in a situation where we get to be around those in the dominant society and make some paper with them, don't think that you're all the way in. You always understand that these people in the dominant society, they'll flip on you. These people are playing as a team, and when they bring us in as an individual, we think we're part of their team. Now, you go in there, you play the role and do what you have to do. You fake it if you have to, but always at least have in the back of your mind that, okay, I'm still an outsider. Even though I'm making millions of dollars with these folks, ultimately, I'm still an outsider. Let me not get too comfortable, because they'll make a Negro real comfortable, and that's the problem. Then Negroes start trying to give other Negroes advice, just like Morgan Freeman. Well, if you don't talk about race, it doesn't exist. Oh, racism only exists if you talk about it. He was talking all that bullshit, and I did a whole broadcast on that. See, and Cosby too. These niggas, they get old. They think that they're in. They throw all them white women at them. They're tearing up white pussy left and right. And they start getting comfortable and start preaching to the black folks. You people, you steal a piece of pound cake and then you get shot by not pulling up your pants. You start talking that, you think that you in there, and you ain't. And like I said, I was talking about this on a live broadcast on Instagram the other day about Morgan Freeman. The charges on him are so weak. It's like he looked at a woman sexually. He looked women up and down with sexual undertones. It was that type of shit they were saying about Morgan Freeman. And we got to understand, in a system of white supremacy, they can use the I'm white and I say so law on you at any given time, because that's what the system of white supremacy is governed by. That's it. We try to make it more complex than what it is. The system of white supremacy is simply governed by the I'm white and I say so rule. And when the white supremacists say, I'm white and I say so, you did something and I don't need no proof. The proof is I said you did it. And I have the court system, the media apparatus, the police system, and the military system to back me up. Just in case you don't like it, I can punish you. I have a prison system I can throw you in because I'm white and I say so. That's what we have to understand. And we got this thing, well, if we just stop acting a certain way, it ain't about us acting a certain way, it's all about being dominated. The white supremacists, they're all about dominating us. And it's all about punishing us at will, in large numbers, whenever they feel like it. That's why we don't need to boycott and march and all that bullshit. And when I mean boycott, I mean standing in front of a building, I won't eat here, I won't eat here. You know, that's just you trying to get attention. Just say, fuck them. You understand? But no matter how innocent you think your interactions are with some suspected white supremacists, they'll flip on you, just like Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman was, like I said the other day, he was just kicking some old black man game, you know, trying to flirt with them white women like old niggas do. You understand? Using them old ass Negro flirting lines. Oh, look at you over there looking like the bee's knees. Oh, you're looking just as beautiful as a morning dew. Yeah, Morgan Freeman was using some of that old school game, that old school nigga flirting. And then they flipped it on. Yeah, flirting is now a crime. He put out a statement. You know, I talk to people and make them feel comfortable around me. You know, he's trying to nigga-splain. That don't matter. You can't nigga-splain to them. Yeah, he's using them 1972 lines. Yeah. I'd like to take you to go get a Pabst Blue Ribbon. I'd like to take you to go get some malt liquor. Girl, you're fine as wine and so divine. Well, he's using that old school game. Well, he's using the Jim Crow flow on the ladies. I'd like to take you to a nice juke joint around the corner. That's what Morgan was doing. It was harmless. Just using his old school game. Trying to take the ladies to a juke joint. You dig? Now they flipping on him. Oh my God, he was talking to me. It was so sexual. You know? And that's how white supremacy works. Can y'all see me? Hold on one second. My thing starts. I don't know why my shit be freezing up over here. Y'all bear with me for a second because I'm freezing up. And I can't see you guys. All right? Hopefully this is a little better. All right. There we go. Yeah, Morgan was doing a little nigga explaining. Oh yeah, shout out to everybody for giving to the Melanoid Ministries. There you go. Respect. And also, you can go to melanoidnation.org to contribute to the Melanoid Ministries. But we're in here heavy, aren't we? We're in here heavy. But yeah, Morgan Freeman was using some of that old school ass game on the ladies. That must be jam, because jelly don't shake like that. Y'all know that shit your dad be saying. Do fries, go with that shake. You dig? Come on, man. But Morgan should have known better. Oh, you heavy like a Chevy. Hey, what's happening, Captain? The old ass line. What's happening, Captain? Man, he was using that old school game on them ladies. Y'all know, all the ladies in the room, y'all had an old nigga try to holler at you before. Some of y'all young ladies in the room, y'all had an old nigga try to spit at you with some of that old Morgan Freeman game. You did? Hey, young thing, you sure are bad mamma jamma. Hey, what's cooking, toots? Oh, y'all get spit at by one of them old what's cooking toots. Y'all had them old niggas trying to holler at you. Hell yeah, them old players walking around smelling like Stetson cologne. You dig? And some of y'all ladies hollered back. You're like, well, shit, I need this little rent paid. Hey, Morgan. So one of y'all done fuck Morgan Freeman. I'm sorry. One of y'all ladies probably in this chat room done fuck Morgan Freeman. Come on now. Some of y'all are opportunists. Not all of you, but some of y'all, you're like, well, shit. Boy, this little rent is, boy, I'm having trouble with the rent. I can't pay for my son's braces. Fuck, man. There's a new purse I want to get. And at the gas station, you see a Rolls Royce pull up, and it's Morgan Freeman. Hey, what's cooking, good looking? Nothing. Is you Morgan Freeman? In the flesh. I like your Rolls Royce. You start flirting back. I like your Rolls Royce, Morgan. You look real young in person, Morgan. Oh, you flatter me, toots. Oh. You going anywhere special? I don't know. It's my birthday. You know, y'all always talk about it's your goddamn birthday. It's my birthday, Morgan. Oh. I can take you to the mall and get you something. Okay, let me call my mama and tell her watch my son. Text him. Girl, I'm about to get the bag from Morgan Freeman. And y'all go to the mall with Morgan Freeman and that nigga starts getting the bag. That nigga gets you all types of red bottoms. That nigga get you the brand new French Connection heels. That nigga get you a Gucci bag. You balling the fuck out. You're like, okay, Morgan, it's nice to meet you. Oh, the night is not over. Where we finna go? Oh, we're gonna go to paradise. We're going to go to a fantasy land. Where that? That's my house. Then you go to Morgan Freeman's house and Morgan's old ass have you in the buck. That nigga have your legs all up in the air, tearing that pussy all the way up. Oh, yes. All talk to daddy, baby. Oh, this pussy is the truth. You think he old, that nigga done pop 2 Cialis pills, and them old niggas will fuck the shit out of you. Morgan in there tearing that nigga done put on the Whispers for some romance, and you in there getting fucked to rock steady. You dig? Then that nigga, he stops being March of the Penguin Morgan. He turned into Lean on Me Morgan. Turn over on your stomach. Huh? Turn over! Okay. You like this dick, don't you? I said, you like the dick, don't you? Look, you like the dick, you're gonna suck it. If you're gonna suck the dick, you're gonna suck it expeditiously. Fuck around, what y'all done got with Morgan Freeman's ass? And you on Instagram holding the bag up like you a boss bitch. You got You on Instagram with the bag that you got from Morgan Freeman with a soul pussy. You holding the bag up and holding your coochie at the same time. Balling life. Hashtag Shawshank Redemption. You dig? So some of y'all done fucked an old Morgan Freeman sugar daddy before. All them women flossing on the gram. Where you think they get all that fly shit from? When you see women on the gram all in front of Rolls Royces and shit, all with bedazzled hats, the hat got all types of diamonds and shit, and they all posing and they got the being a boss bitch is hard. Do you know how she got that diamond hat? Morgan Freeman was eating her ass. She had to let an elderly nigga was eating the hepatitis out of her ass. She don't tell you that. She all up in Dubai. You see these women in Dubai with the red bottoms and they all in Miami. Standing outside the hotel room with diamonds and shit, the nails on fleek. And the hotel room smelling like Bengay and Badussi. Because the old nigga she had to fuck to get all that is right there in the room waiting. You got Morgan Freeman at the hotel room in Miami. All right, now, no, don't run the credit card all the way up. There's a limit. I can't let you use the black card, but there's a limit on the American Express. You dig? Man. Yeah, I was in Dubai. Man. Lord. But yeah, that's what it is, man. You know, they'll put them old trumped up charges on cats, and these suspected white supremacists, these dudes they do everything. They do all types of sexually inappropriate shit. Yeah, the sugar daddies don't be in the Snapchat pics. Oh, them sugar daddies, they leave him out. Why y'all think y'all see these women, these old random chicks with all this fly shit? Y'all see these random women all in Hawaii. You see these random women in the Bahamas with their homegirl. Like, what the fuck is she doing to get all this shit? Her and her homegirl are both fucking Morgan Freeman. They fucking an old nigga. One of them get the dick, the other one has to hold the balls. They have to double team them old nuts. You dig? Man. But, man, what else is going on out here? Somebody asked me about the NFL. The NFL, man, you know, they're tightening the noose on the brothers there, man. That's a racial backlash. And we got to understand this. Whenever the dominant society feels like they're taking an L, and they've taken an L with the protest, because that's showing the world how there is no racial equality. So that means the U.S. can't go around acting like the moral authority when you have some high-profile black people showing the world that they are jeopardizing their careers in order to speak out against the racial injustice. See, this is for the world to see. This is why convincing the white supremacists here that they need to do better, that's just fruitless. And understand, the white supremacists, they don't like taking an L. They never take an L. They always regroup. They're always plotting to regroup. If they take an L, they regroup. And they're plotting on getting back on top. They're plotting on how to dominate. Black people, we have to understand that. We have to understand how to keep something going all the time, keep a movement going. We like to do things in little spurts and then go back to the bullshit. That's our problem. That's where we mess up. Oh yeah, the NFL fans are racist as fuck, and I don't watch the NFL. I don't watch it. And I have a lot of friends who will play it, but I'm cool. The thing is, in the dominant society,